Hi, I'm Claire Kazansky, and I'm going to walk through some of the details for the field sampling for the Rangeland Health Project. We're going to start off by walking through transect setup. So here's a list of the materials that you'll need to set up your transects. A GPS unit to locate the transect coordinate points, a meter tape, a meter squared PVC plot, and some flags. Now, big picture, this is what transect setup is going to entail. You'll first find that transect point with the GPS unit, establish the transect, flag out the plots, and then you'll be ready to get started on your first plot. All right, so let's walk through kind of a cartoon of what this will look like. Here we have a point, that's the transect point, so you will use your GPS unit to find those coordinates. And then you'll want to set up your transect. So the best way to do this is to have one person hold the meter tape at that transect point and have the second person take the meter tape and walk in the direction of due north. The person holding the end of the tape will have a compass, and as the person walks the transect out, they can then say a little to the left, a little to the right to make sure that that meter tape is aligned due north. You'll lay out the transect for a full 30 meters, and once it's due north, you'll set it down and be ready to set up your plots. So we'll call that transect point at the beginning our 0 meter mark, and you'll take flagging to walk the transect and set up the additional locations for your plots. So one will be at that 0 meter site, and then at 5 meters, 10 meters, 15 meters, 20 meters, and 25 meters. So these flags will indicate where our 6 plots will be. So let's walk through what those plots will look like. Here's our cartoon with different colors that indicate the different types of sampling that will occur at each of those plots. You'll note that vegetation sampling will occur at all 6 plots. Then the blue plots, so green plots will be just where vegetation sampling occurs. The blue plots will have vegetation sampling and plot level soil sampling, which we'll talk about in more detail later. And then in this case, you see an orange striped plot that's where we'll have vegetation, bulk density, and cover-specific soil sampling. So this is a representation of what 3 of the total of 6 transects will look like. And then we'll have 3 transects where we just have vegetation sampling and the plot level soil sampling. So here you can see just the green and the blue plots. So that will be a total of 3 transects. So once you've outlined your transect, you've located where you are and identified which plots and what types of sampling you'll do at that transect, which will all be indicated in your sampling sheets, you'll then be ready to get started. Have fun sampling!